What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction, and today we're watching 10 things in British culture impossible to explain to non-Brits. As we both know, there's things that I do, that you do, just in our normal everyday lives, that would literally make zero sense to each other if we told each other what it was. Like, we would probably look at each other like we're crazy. Well, most of y'all probably look at me like I'm crazy anyways, but still. It's just a culture thing, bro. It's crazy just how different we are, just being separated by a pond. Like, it actually makes no sense to me. Like, it's actually crazy. So I'm ready to get into it. If y'all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K once we do me in a UK themed tattoo. I do have some big news. I have a super big announcement over on my second channel. I'm uploading a video the same day this video comes out, and in that video we're announcing something huge that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Not gonna spoil it over here. Y'all go check out the second channel. The link is down in the description. It'll take you straight to it. Drop a like if you want to see more reactions like this, but other than that, let's get into it.
For this list, we'll be looking at a few causes of cultural confusion that are unique to the small island we call home.
Bro, I haven't watched the Watch Mojo UK video in a minute. Who is this guy? Like, the narrator. His voice sounds cool, but...
What do you find weird about the UK? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Marmite.
I tried Marmite. It wasn't terrible. Like, I definitely want to eat it every day, but it wasn't terrible. My mate.
Dark brown savoury spread, invented in the late 19th century and made from yeast extract sludge left over from brewing beer.
I don't like the word sludge. Why'd you say it like that? Is that real? Huh?
It's yummy. Well, actually, it doesn't. But Marmite fans know the very real joy it can bring when spread thinly on hot buttered toast, with a fresh brewed cup of tea to balance out the salty flavour.
It doesn't take long before new recruit Callum Howe finds another jar in a shocking state.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
It's baby one.
It's not been used in months.
Not all Brits feel the same though, and Marmite is famously marketed as a polarising food that you either love or hate.
Yeah,
the proper stuff
yeah.
is
Like, I'm probably one of the pickiest eaters ever, and I remember I tried it, and it was like, you know, I want it, like I said, I want to eat it every day, but it wasn't as terrible as people make it seem. Like, a lot of people that don't like it sound like it's like the worst thing on this planet.
Manufactured in the UK in the Burton-on-Trent Marmite factory. It's been there since 1902 and produces roughly 50 million jars in a year.
Dang.
And no, Australia, Vegemite is not as good.
Ooh.
Number 9.
I feel like Marmite's one of them things you buy once and it just sits in your cabinet for like 12 years. like you might use it maybe like once every like 3 or 4 months, but you never run out.
Public schools are private schools.
Huh?
Settle down.
You'll often hear it said that our country is run by public school boys. However, this doesn't mean what it might in other parts of the world. It doesn't imply that these politicians went to state-funded institutions and pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. It suggests that they were born into extreme privilege and attended some of the most prestigious fee-paying schools in the world.
Isn't it in the UK, public schools are technically private schools? Like over here, like, you go to a private school in the UK, it's just like somewhere everybody goes. But a public school is like, over here, it's like you have to pay to get in and it's real private. Like, I think it's switched between the US and the UK. Y'all let me know down in the comments.
In the UK, we refer to schools for the general public as state schools, and private schools for the wealthy as public schools or independent schools. Except, not all private schools are called public schools. Some do actually call themselves private schools, and most call themselves charities too.
What? Hang on, what? So private schools call themselves public schools, but not all public schools are really private schools, but private schools may go by public schools, but most of the time they're going to be called public schools. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it?
Charities. Confused yet? No more than you should be. Number 8. Insults are our love language. Terms of affection and endearment are different the world over. In the UK, you know that someone feels comfortable around you if they insult you to your face. Or they might just be rude.
They're not jokes as such, they're just little things to say.
Yeah, it's probably fine in the hands of taxi drivers.
or Cockneys, or even Geordies.
When you've lived here long
That's like over here we'll say, you know I don't like you if I'm not like making fun of you. Like if I'm not teasing with you and joking with you, then you know I probably don't like you.
you'll learn to tell the difference. Sarcasm may be the lowest form of wit, but it's also a great tool for masking social awkwardness.
Facts.
It stops conversations becoming too serious and fends off the Brits' greatest fear, earnestness. We spend so much time being generally polite, no one wants to put that wall up around their own friends and family.
You know what you are? You're a big bag of shit!
It doesn't mean we love each other any less, but where's the fun in life without some friendly teasing?
Oh yeah.
Deadpan delivery required, of course. Number 7. Town names and their pronunciation. British place names are famously difficult for tourists to get their head around.
When I come to the UK, oh bitch, bro, I gotta see some of these signs. Like I just want to go to some of these towns just to take a picture with the sign, bro.
Native-born Brits will get tripped up at some point.
Bitch.
The English language has a checkered history. You can blame most of the confusion on the Romans, Anglo-Saxons, and the Vikings. Also the French and the Celts. Being able to pronounce the name of Welsh village has even become something of a party piece.
No way he just killed that. No way he just bodied that. Hang on. Y'all know, whenever I see this, I have to try it. Ian Fair, Pagwagaguga, Chowro, Robert Williams, Tyler Gaga, Gooch, Dodge.
The road from Canby across Gwingus, go get a Quindrobos, and to Cilio, go. The temperature got to
Go,
21 Celsius.
When you
That's
take
insane.
pronunciation out of the equation, however, there are still a lot of place names that sound like somebody might be having you on.
No invention.
From Fatty Head to Scratchy Bottom, there are oddly named towns in every corner of the British Isles.
Queen's Camel.
Number 6. The variety of accents.
When it gets loudly, it gets very loud indeed. It gets very specific. It's not quite nasal enough the way you're doing it, all right? You're not doing it the way he speaks.
Every country has its own differences in dialect and accent, even if it's difficult for an outsider to hear the nuance. But for such a small place, the UK does seem to have a disproportionate amount of variety. For a long time, a British accent was generally thought of as standard received pronunciation, but with the world opening up, regional accents are gradually becoming more familiar to foreign ears.
Yeah, wait, before I started doing the like UK reactions and everything, I thought y'all just had like one accent. I didn't know you could drive 12 minutes in one direction and hear 3 different accents. Like, it's crazy.
Is they had themselves proper jobs, you know, for a gun till, and they wouldn't do it. You know, a lot of them from broken homes.
Sorry, that was just a noise.
I'm about to say, yeah,
Glasgow
no, that was no. That made not say one word.
Is very different from a Newcastle accent, which is different from a Birmingham accent.
You're a good man. And a good soldier.
People in the countryside don't sound the same as those in the town. Some people in Wales and Scotland even speak a whole different language.
Yeah.
And nobody speaks like Dick Van Dyke, bless him.
All right, I'll do it myself.
Number 5. Hot and cold taps.
The old double tap. Ooh.
There are a few questions that non-natives tend to have about British bathrooms. The no-plugs thing is clearly a health and safety issue. The carpets are about keeping warm, but separate taps for hot and cold, they're a bit more difficult to justify. We do have our reasons, they're just not really relevant anymore. Historically, cold water came from the mains and was safe to drink.
I'm quite all-right, Barbara. I ran it under a cold tap.
Hot water was a later addition to UK households.
Cold tap. That's where that... I've heard so many people, like in movies and stuff, say that. That just clicked. They literally ran it under just the cold tap. Not both, not just one tap and turn the cold water on. No, there's a cold water tap. Whoa, yo, that just hit.
When it did arrive,
Wow.
It was usually heated in a tank in the loft. Therefore, it wasn't as fresh. Modern bathrooms do sometimes have mixer taps. They've just not really caught on yet. Number 4. The tea obsession. No, Britain is not the only country to enjoy a nice cup of tea.
Do you know, I can't remember the last time I had a good cup of chai.
But we are quite singular in the way we take it. It's possibly only the Irish who also understand this one. For the real tea drinker, you must understand this is not just a casual beverage. It is usually an addiction begun in late childhood. A cup of tea can be a consolation, an offer of friendship, or a gauge of how long a visitor is going to stay.
Y'all let me know down in the comments, because I've seen a lot of people, like, you know, doing the reaction, seen a lot of comments. I've seen a lot of people say they don't even like tea. I've seen a lot of people, they prefer coffee over tea. So y'all, right now, let's settle it right now in the comments. Comment which one you like. Do you like tea or do you like coffee? Do you like both? Do you like neither? Let me know. I want to see. I'm trying to see something.
When a British person says tea, they do not mean chamomile or green or iced. They mean English breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Usually with milk and often with sugar. And please, don't leave the tea bag in the cup.
Oh, great. Hot.
Number 3. Metric or Imperial. The UK officially adopted the metric system in 1965. That's over 50 years ago. It's what they use in Europe. It's what we learn in school. It's a much simpler way of working things out, as you're working with units of 10, not 12.
Huh.
So why do we still weigh ourselves in pounds and stone? Measure our height in feet and inches? Travel in miles? Buy beer and milk in pints? The older generation will occasionally still tell you the temperature in Fahrenheit.
What? I didn't know it was mixed like that. I thought y'all was just straight metric. Whoa. That'd be confusing. Like, honestly, like, what we use over here, it's already confusing enough. Like, I don't know why we chose to be completely opposite than the rest of the world. But mixing the two? Sheesh.
Acclimatized by now. No one under the age of 70 grew up under the Imperial system. Good luck explaining this to anyone outside Britain, because it makes no sense at all.
Gotcha.
Number
So
2.
it was like more of like an old-timey thing. Gotcha.
Baked beans for breakfast. British food has never had a great reputation with the rest of the world. We traditionally choose hearty, comforting food, and that's okay. We need it in our climate. However, if there's one British dish that visitors really can't fathom, it's the humble beans on toast. Baked beans are a staple for the average Brit. Usually eaten as part of a fried breakfast or as a quick snacky tea, sometimes they're just what you need. They are eaten elsewhere in the world, but you'd be more likely to find them at a barbecue than on a breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think the only time I ever see baked beans over here is when I go to like a barbecue or something. That's about it.
No one else has taken this simple convenience food to their hearts quite like us.
Yeah, and if I do see it, I've never seen anybody put it on toast or anything.
Number 1. What is the country actually called? The United Kingdom, Great Britain, the British Isles. So which is it? Well, the British Isles is a geographical term. It describes a group of islands including Great Britain, the island of Ireland, the Isle of Man, the Scottish Isles, and the Scilly Isles. Great Britain is the biggest island in the group and is made up of England, Scotland, and Wales. The United Kingdom is
in Northern Ireland.
a political union. Full name, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
No, I'm wrong. Yeah, okay. See, I'm learning.
It includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern
Yeah,
Ireland.
that's it,
The red,
yeah.
white, and blue flag is the Union flag, or Union Jack, and is composed of flags from England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
And I'm pretty sure it's only called the Union Jack when it's like flown on like a boat or something, like as a sail. Y'all let me know. I think that's because I like to call it just the Union flag, because I seen something, we did a reaction to something, and it was like, it's only called a Union Jack in a certain like situation. Like, that's only when you call it the Union Jack. Otherwise, it's called the Union flag. Y'all let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
But not Wales. Got it?
I know, what? They should put the Wales dragon just smack in the middle of it. Hey, if I would have reacted to this, you know, a year ago before I started doing all these reactions, yeah, I'd be extremely confused. Like, if I was to show this video to like one of my friends or something, yeah, they want to know what the heck's going on over there. But alright guys, that is going to do it for today's reaction. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If y'all want to see more reactions like this, let me know by hitting that like button. Like I said, huge announcement over on the second channel. Y'all go check that out. Click the link down in the description and take it straight to it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure y'all go out today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice for somebody today. I love you guys so much, I really do. JT Reaction, I'm out. Peace.